Superbly finished.
BBC Premier League update from the home of Premier League football.
I'm Steve Crossman with the latest from the Premier League. Liverpool's hopes of challenging for the Premier League title have suffered a blow. They failed to beat Newcastle at St James's Park. Well, we're only 7 games into the season, but Jurgen Klopp's side are already 7 points behind leaders Manchester City after a 1-1 draw in the northeast of England. Philippe Coutinho gave them the lead with a superb strike from outside the box. But the home side got a lucky equaliser, Joel Matip's clearance deflecting in off striker Joselu. Well, Klopp was asked about his team's defending after the match. Safe to say he wasn't entirely happy about that.
It's not important what I reflect. I can always mix it up. I always can say that's bad and the rest was good. The problem is what you are doing, the pundits are doing. They say that was bad and that will always be bad. That's not like it is. Yes, it was a mistake. Yes, usually if you see it, you have to push up and he's offside. It's an easy step. Huh? They are not silly. They would do it, but it doesn't mean that they can't defend. So that's all.
Yep, that's right. It's our fault. Arsenal, meanwhile, do look like a team on the up. They made it 3 wins from 4 with a 2-0 victory over Brighton. Alexis Sanchez wasn't one of the scorers, but he really did torment Brighton. And their fullback, Bruno Salcio, who was celebrating his 37th birthday. It was an anniversary too for Arsene Wenger. 21 years in charge. Not a bad way to mark it then at the Emirates.
In this job, you just worry for the next one, and when you look back sometimes you see that you have made a distance, but overall football has changed a lot in these 21 years, but for me it has flown by.
I was actually there for his debut as Arsenal manager too. And Burnley shocked Everton in Sunday's other game at Goodison Park. Sean Dyche's side won 1-0 thanks to a goal from Jeff Hendrick. They've already picked up more points away from home than they did in the whole of the last season. Ronald Koeman's team will probably dominate the headlines, but Burnley boss Sean Dyche deserves the praise and he deserves the final word.
I think you've got to be honest, when you look at the away games particularly, there's some really tough ones on paper, so we're certainly very pleased with the start, and I think that's as far as it goes. We're definitely not naive, everyone knows that, and my camp certainly know that. We've made a good start, it's a long season, but there's good signs early on.
And for more football news from the BBC, just go to bbc.com/football.
BBC Premier League update from the home of Premier League football.